Hello everyone, welcome to Krishna's online lectures. In this video, I am going to discuss one numerical which is related to concepts of kinematics of motion and it is related to rectilinear motion. Let's start the lesson. So here is the numerical. A particle moves with uniform acceleration along a straight line ABC. The speed of the particle at position A and C are 10 centimeter per second and 50 centimeter per second respectively. If the point B lies in midway of point A and C, what will be the ratio of time taken by the particle to travel distance AB and BC? So in this numerical, what is given? Here we are considering one particle which is moving with uniform acceleration. So we will consider acceleration as uniform. So here this particle is following a straight line path ABC. So you can see one line. So this line is representing a straight line path. So if A is the initial position of the particle, so this particle will follow this straight line path ABC from starting point A. The speed of the particle at position A and C are 10 centimeter per second and 50 centimeter per second. So here we have 3 points in a straight line path, A, B and C. So let us consider the velocity of the particle at point A is VA, at point B is VB and at point C is VC. So here we have the speed of the particle at position A and C. So here VA and VC is given 10 centimeter per second and 50 centimeter per second. If point B lies in midway of point A and C, so this point B is lying at the middle point of this straight or rectilinear path. So here from A, we will consider distance of B as L by 2. If we are considering total distance as L, so this AB distance we will consider L by 2 and this BC distance we will consider L by 2 because this B is placed in a middle. What will be the ratio of time taken by the particle to travel distance AB and BC? So here what we need to define, we have to define the ratio of the time taken by the particle. So here we first need to define the time taken by the particle to cover distance AB first half and then BC second half. And what should be the ratio of these time which is taken by the particle to cover AB path and BC path. So for example, if we are considering for this AB path, time taken by the particle is T1 and for BC path, time taken by the particle as T2. So we will define the value of T1 and then T2 and then we will find out the ratio of T1 by T2. So let's start the solution. So here we have these given terms. Now, if we want to define the value of T1 and T2, so for that, first we need to define the velocity at point B or speed at point B. Because here we have the value of VA and VC, the speed of the particle at position A and C. So here VA is given, it is 10 centimeter per second and VC is given, it is 50 centimeter per second. So this VB value first we need to define. So how we can define? So let us consider this diagram. So here our initial position is point A for the particle and the final position of the particle for complete path AC is VC. So if we are defining initial velocity of the particle is VA and final velocity of the particle is VC, and if we apply the relation of rectilinear motion or equation of rectilinear motion, so this equation we have v square minus u square equals to 2as. This is one equation of the rectilinear motion. So here v is representing the final velocity and u is representing the initial velocity. So here in place of V, we will put VC square, and in place of U, we will put, or U square, we will put VA square. So it will become VC square minus VA square, that is equals to 2AL. Total distance traveled by the particle we are considering L. It is divided in two parts, L by 2 and L by 2. So L by 2 for AB and L by 2 for BC. So first here we will consider complete distance L, because initial velocity we are considering VA and final velocity for final point C is VC. So this equation we will consider for the solution. Now we have the value of VC and VA. So we will define the value of acceleration. A we are considering as uniform acceleration. So we will define the value of A in terms of L, because L value we also don't know. So this value will be 750 by L, because VC we have 50 centimeter per second and VA is 10 centimeter per second. So we will put this value and A value we will get. So let us consider this equation as equation 1. Now here in this diagram, let us consider path AB. So for AB path, initial velocity is VA and final velocity is VB. So if we are applying same equation for VA and VB, so this equation, this particular equation will become, so this equation will be VB square minus VA square equals to 2A into L by 2. So final velocity is VB, initial velocity is VA equals to 2A, and in place of S we will put the total length of the path, so it will be L by 2. So we will simplify this. So VA value we have, VB value we don't have. So here we will define the value of VB. So we will put the value of VA, and we have this term A from equation 1. So it will be 750 by L into L by 2. So we will get the final value of VB. It is 41.9 centimeter per second. So here we have all the values of speed at point A, at point B and at point C. Now let's define the time taken by the particle to cover distance AB and AC. So we are considering T1 time, which is taken by particle to cover path AB. So it will be VB minus VA by A. So A is the acceleration. So if we define acceleration, so it is generally represented as dV by dt. So this total time we are considering as T1 and initial time is 0. And this VB minus VA is representing the relative velocity. So we will put this equation to define the value of T1. So here we have VB and VA value. So we will put this value here. So this T1 is 31.9A. Similarly, we will define the value of T2. So it is VC minus VB by A. So this VC minus VB, it is representing the relative velocity of particle to cover this path BC, and it will be divided by acceleration. So T2, it will be 8.1 by A. We will put value of VC and VB here. So we will get this term. So here we have T1 and T2 equation in terms of acceleration. Now we can define the ratio. So the ratio T1 by T2, it will be 31.9 by A divided by 8.1 by A. So the final value, it will be 3.9. So ratio we can consider, it is approximately equals to 4. So the ratio value we will consider 4. So this is the answer. So here we have to first define the value of acceleration or equation of acceleration. Then we need to define the value of VB. Then with the help of VB, VA and VC and acceleration, we will define the value of time, and then we can define the value of ratio. So this is the complete solution of the numerical. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can rate, review and share this lesson with your friends and your known people. And if you want to watch more lessons related to mechanical engineering, please subscribe the channel.